All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. It is day 3 of the Hometown Throwdown. My name is Puns and Roses.
Hey, and I'm Magic Pony.
And we are here to guide all of you on the interwebs through this hopefully exciting bout between the Axles of Annihilation and Bruising Altitude. We'll be getting started. These two teams have faced each other twice in the past year. Last year at B-Team Championships, Denver beat the Axles and ended up taking second. Axles took third. And then at Big O this year, the Axles won that particular matchup. So it looks like a fairly even matchup. Neither of those scores have been blowouts, so hopefully we'll have a really good game.
There have been some blowouts this weekend here
Yes.
at Hometown Throwdown. And they're off. It's Zip on the track for the Wheels of Justice and Supersonic for Bruising Altitude.
And Zip is your first lead jammer of the morning.
Supersonic was out on the track last night.
Yeah, Supersonic had some really good jams.
In fact. And took a beating.
Yes.
Wheels of Justice had a great game last night. AoA should be swinging pretty hard all day today, I would expect.
Yes. All right, well, that was a 0-0 jam to start. Keeping it close. I like it.
It's a good Sunday morning drive.
All right, next up we'll have Evangelical and Speedlejuice as your jammers. Little jammer defense there. Tox working hard at the back against Speedlejuice. And there goes Evangelical, little hop, skip, quasi-apex hop, and is your lead jammer.
Speedlejuice out of the pack. Evangelical up front.
Evangelical doing a good job of using a combination of speed and angles to clear past a few blockers, grab 3 points. And that is our first score. We are now 3-0, just under 2 minutes into this bout so far. And next up, we are going to have Coco Loco for Denver and Polly for Rose.
I was calling a game last night where Coco Loco did a lot of jamming.
Oh.
Well, that was quick.
Yeah.
Polly breaks out for lead jammer for Axles of Annihilation.
Yeah.
I will tell you that Coco Loco is one of the most entertaining, action-packed jammers I've ever watched.
Yes.
She has the thing about being a really good skater, and then as soon as she hits the back of the pack, it's like a rag doll. Her feet are like a buzzsaw and never stops moving. Is constantly attacking the line. Whether it works or not, it's just crazy action. It's really fun to watch.
Yes. I noticed that as well. Oh, and Polly, tired of getting bounced around by Thorns and company, just calls that one.
Still no points on the board for Denver.
And 11 for Rose City.
8 points on that last jam.
If you're enjoying roller derby, there are tickets available for the 2019 International WFTDA Playoffs and Championships on sale now with discount codes available. Get your tickets and codes today at WFTDA.com/tickets.
That sounds like a bunch of fun.
Oh, it will be. All right,
we go.
Thinking about maybe going to the Seattle round.
That I definitely will be going to see.
All right.
And Chop Chop out as lead jammer.
First lead jam for Bruising Altitude. And Zip pulled the helmet cover, got through the pack, flying around. Fast pack. There's the, Zip steals one. And we got 2 for Bruising Altitude.
Big.
First points for Bruising Altitude, scores now 12-2. And next up, we'll have Ponticello and Evangelical. Oh, you see on the replay.
Big Bang Fury
Wow.
with that great hit at the very end of the jam. That was worth it.
Yeah.
Evangelical out for lead jammer. Ponticello right behind.
And one blocker from each team in the box, another blocker from each team joining them. We got a diet pack going on. Oh.
Ponticello through for 3.
And Evangelical for 3. Even jam. 16-5 is the score. So for playoffs, WFTDA Continental Cup North America West is in Orem, Utah. August 9th through 11th. 23rd through 25th is the North America East Continental Cup in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Those 20. Oh, hey, we got an official timeout. Good, I can tell you more.
An official timeout. Those are sponsored by Trailhead Credit Union.
Yes, they are. So let's see. September 6th through 8th, the WFTDA International Playoffs in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, hosted by Greensboro Roller Derby. And the 13th through the 15th in Seattle, Washington, hosted by Rat City.
Looks like we're right back at it.
Yes, we are.
That was a quick one.
I like the quick official timeouts.
Just some minor house cleaning.
All right, 3-3 pack. We have Poly and Supersonic as the jammers. Oh, Supersonic pushed through on the inside. Actually, I think Poly almost pushed Supersonic through that.
2 for 2 for Supersonic this morning so far.
Poly was 9 for 10 on Friday night against Angel City. It'll be hard to replicate that.
She's got all morning.
True. And there we go. Supersonic picks up 4. It is now 16-9. Let's see more playoff rundowns. October 5th and 6th, WFTDA Continental Cup Europe in Helsinki, Finland, courtesy of Callio Rolling Rainbow. And then the big event, November 15th and through 17th, the International WFTDA Championships in Montreal, hosted by Montreal Roller Derby.
That's a bunch of derby action coming at you.
Oh, it'll be some fantastic derby.
Tegan and Scaria on the line right now, and Speedlejuice for Denver.
And this is Tegan and Scaria's last game for possibly a long time.
That's what I hear.
Taking a break from roller derby, doing some graduate school work.
Tegan up front and out. Lead jammer goes to Access.
Speedlejuice pushed out by Stan the Woman, but Stan the Woman falls, and Speedlejuice is out on a no pass, no penalty. And Yaya with the call off picks up 4, 20-9.
Hey, I'd like to tell you about Ron Tonkin, the largest selection of new and used autos in the Pacific Northwest, only a click away at Tonkin.com.
And on that Tonkin.com jammer line, we have Zip and Coco Loco. Defensive shuffling here.
Coco Loco quickly up front, but Zip on the inside line taking lead jammer.
And Coco Loco pushing on the inside. Big Bang Fury denies that inside lane.
AoA just has a skill for finding Coco Loco and stepping in front of her.
All right, there was a forearm call on Beans. So AoA down a blocker. Toxic. Great positioning. Oh, Big Bang Fury now last line of defense on Coco Loco. Zip in the pack on a second scoring pass.
Coco Loco right up through the middle.
Zip is going to burn some time off that penalty. Wise decision. Zip picked up 6 on that.
Underwood Wines, delicious wine in a convenient can. Have the real derby experience. Get some at the store near you.
My wife loves that.
The Underwood wine in a can.
Yes. I don't drink wine.
I think they should just put it in a Mylar pouch like a Capri Sun.
Oh, hey, that's not a bad idea. Adult Capri Suns, yeah, I think that'd sell.
Let's put whiskey in them while we're at it.
Oh, there you go. All right, Stan the Woman with the run back and the defense on Chop Chop.
Evan Helical escorted to the back of the pack, up the inside line, breaks out for lead jammer. Wheels following Chop Chop to the back of the pack. The wall is set and waiting.
And that is 4 points in the air for Evan Helical. And Glitterous heading to the box. So there's Chop Chop has the star off, but there's no one to pass that to. Beans waits for Chop Chop to pick the star up off the ground and then slams Chop Chop out of bounds.
Crush busting up the line for Evan Helical.
And back block on Crush.
Crush on her way to the box.
Oh, Stan the Woman. Someone picked up a directional. Oh, that would be 2-1-2 Gothberg. All right, Glitterous back in, takes the star pass. Oh, Evan Helical with a double apex jump. You don't see that very often.
Wow.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
It's not the kind of thing they teach you about in school.
No.
That was stunning. Here it is in replay.
Woo! Little hop, and yeah, there you go.
And landed it, sort of. Good enough.
I mean, when you're going at speed, then going airborne, then doing that slight directional change, I can't imagine that's easy. Not that I would know, because I've been on the skates since the first Bush was in office, but Oh, Polly. I'm not sure that footwork, I mean, I don't even know how she managed to stay in bounds, but she did.
Ripley on the way to the penalty box. Ponticello around the outside.
Polly rolling.
Big Bang Fury just dishing it out in the back and picks up a forearm. This is getting to be a little bit of a sloppy game as far as penalties are concerned so far. I've heard a lot of whistles going on.
So, ooh.
Boom.
Denver stole 4 points on that. So that was a 4-4 jam. 50-13 is now your total in favor of the Axles. So we got a diet pack.
Tegan and Scaria, Supersonic.
And
Supersonic, 3 for 3 today.
Doing well. Tegan and Scaria coming around hot on Supersonic's heels.
I don't think Tegan liked that.
We got a fast pack too.
No points. 1 for Tegan.
I'm going to say, yeah, 3.
3?
Well, because there are 2 in the box.
That was choice.
Wow. That was great play by the Axles to stay at the front of that pack and stay together.
Mm-hmm. 808, food so good it straight broke to mouth. 2 locations, Burnside and Woodstock.
Oh, Zip tiptoeing on the line. Oh, toxic. Barely holding back Speedojuice, but just enough. Zip gets lead jam. Speedojuice enveloped into the pack. Now out on the initial. And 2 points there picked up by Zip. 55-13 is your score now. So there are only 3,000 tickets available for the 2019 championships live in Montreal. November 15th through 17th. Don't miss your chance to get tickets at WFTDA.com/tickets. Next up, we'll see Coco Loco and Evangelical.
Evangelical in heavy rotation this morning.
We got a forearm call on Gothberg, and that creates enough confusion in that Denver pack to get Evangelical through. Now Denver playing it out. Oh, Evangelical sticks the apex jump and doesn't trip on Stan the Woman's legs. I mean, that's, you know.
That's holding it together.
Yeah.
Evangelical on the inside. Back in the pack. Shrugging off hits. Decides to call it off.
And calls it off with Denver, the blocker, standing. So just in time. So this will be a 3-3 pack to start.
Black Cat Plumbing, your local neighborhood plumbing company and a proud sponsor of RCR. And if you don't live in Portland and can't go to Black Cat for your plumbing needs, I feel sorry for you. They're awesome.
Yes, they are. All right, we have Polly and I believe Chop Chop. And Polly on the outside. Diaz says Tekka just cannot control Polly, and
can anyone?
One-on-one, Polly is tough to stop. Oh, Polly with some moves.
I hope that's in the replay.
I hope so too. I would like
terrific.
to see that in slow motion.
Polly using another skater's jersey for a rubber band to swing herself through the pack.
Replay? No luck on that one.
Here it is. Here it is.
Oh, there we go.
Doing.
Oh. Toxic's like, why am I spinning?
That was wonderful.
That was awesome. All right, that looks like Ponticello and Tegan and Scaria. Oh, Ponticello quickly threw on the outside. Yaya having a tougher time.
Tegan locked up behind pretty much everyone from Denver. Pushing the line forward, though, they're going to have to bridge it out.
Yep, and they're bridging.
Tegan driving, just driving the line. That's as far as they can go.
There's some power there from Tegan and Scaria. All right, and Ponticello grabs two before Tegan forces that call off.
All that work, 2 points.
The pack is here. Get a 4-pack of 3-day tickets to either of the playoff locations for only $175. That is $85 off the regular price. Get your tickets now to the best events in roller derby at WFTDA.com/tickets.
We got Supersonic back on the line with Zip.
And Supersonic, for the first time, I believe, does not get lead jammer.
Yep.
Supersonic getting buried by Toxic. Oh, Zip back in the pack. Splits through Elwood and company.
And the line just pummeling Supersonic this time.
She's not mocking much headway.
You are absolutely correct. That was esoteric at the least.
Yes. Elwood with the nice force out and recycle. Here comes some offense courtesy of Toxic Haste. Oh.
Everybody down on that one.
Yeah.
Safe.
I feel like that was Big Bang Fury that
the cover
made that
is
drop
off the jammer, and a pass is trying to be made.
Oh, yeah.
AoA's been locking it up.
Supersonic is not happy to be in that pack at this point in time.
Having a tough time right now.
Yeah. Supersonic really wants Gobrecht to take that, and I don't think Gobrecht really wants much of a piece of that.
No thanks.
Yeah. No, it's fine. You just keep that.
You're doing great back there.
Oh! Zip with the apex like pirouette.
It can be done. Yeah. Thank you to our volunteers for helping put on today's bouts. Volunteers with Rose City Rollers. You could do it too. I mean, given maybe that you live around here. And if you live around here, I don't know why you're not here.
Exactly. This is a lot of fun. Roller derby's a lot of fun. All right. We've got a 4-2 pack advantage, and Evangelico takes advantage of that. And
Beetlejuice in the pack, trying to find some sunshine on the inside.
And Stanley Woman shuts the window on that.
Right now, pulling the curtain, painting the outside of the house black.
And we have a star pass to Glitterous. And Evangelical doing some toe-stop dancing. Grabs 4, calls that off. Or actually grabs another 4. That is 8 for Evangelical. 82-15 is our total at this point in time.
Bud Light. Grab one today, Dilly Dilly. I'm pretty sure they don't mean at 10 o'clock in the morning, but
you know,
it's noon somewhere.
Exactly. It could be evening for anyone watching in Europe.
Do you think they drink a lot of Bud Light in Europe?
No, probably not. I don't feel like.
But you should be.
Bud Light has a large presence there. All right, we have Polly, speaking of presence, as our lead jammer.
Coco Loco on the run right now, breaking out of the pack. Polly around the outside like no one was there.
Actually, a number of years ago, Budweiser purchased the original Budweiser company in the Czech Republic, but I still don't think they do Bud Light in Europe. I think it's
they drink a lot of light beer in Europe. Is that a European thing?
I don't think it is. I think that's more of an American thing. My father would know. He is a true European beer snob.
Why don't you give him a call?
He's in England right now? Enjoying warm English beer, I'm certain. All right.
Breaking out, it's Chop Shop, lead jammer.
And Tegan and Scaria working against that Denver scrum at the front. Oh, Stan the Woman.
Just taking care of things on the outside line.
Yeah, that was a nice setup there by Katie Quick to force Chop Chop into a certain angle, and then Stan the Woman finished that off. And Rosemary's Baby forces the track cut. And we have a star pass now. Yeah. Toxic Haste.
One of my favorites.
Axel's first star pass?
Yeah. Haste coming at it fresh. Getting caught on the outside line.
And Chop Chop standing in the penalty box.
Thorns to the penalty box.
Oh, Toxic Haste with some moves there. And there goes Chop Chop. I think Toxic Haste is thinking, this jammer thing is a lot more skating than blocking. Oh,
back block. On.
And that's a back block on Toxic Haste. Toxic checking with the.
You mean off the track?
Yeah. Checking with the refs saying, you sure you want me to go? It's a long way. I could just stay here. All right, there we go. That's
3 more at the very end.
Yeah, that's 8 points for Toxic Haste. And Chop Chop picking up 7. 94-22 is your total. So, Toxic Haste sitting in the penalty box. Who do we got pivoting? Oh, Liquor and Split. I feel like she knows how to jam.
She does, but she has, in this last season, turned out to be a remarkable blocker.
Yes. And there goes Liquor on the drawback. Oh, Big Bang Fury. Oh, they are just extending Ponticello. Not quite sure why the scoreboard says Tegan and Scaria is jamming, because Tegan and Scaria is definitely not jamming.
They'll catch up to it.
Yeah, they'll figure it out.
Toxic back on the track.
Toxic Ace says, I'm not going to give this star up. I'm going to try to get lead jammer. Liquor calls for the star. Oh, Big Bang Fury. Oh, Big Bang Fury picking up a track cut.
Denver doing a great job at maintaining the distance between Toxic and Liquor and Split.
All right, there
Liquor
goes
finally
Liquor.
getting the cover.
All right, you know.
And what we've all wanted to see for an awful long time.
Liquor and Split with the star on.
The frightening and aggressive stylings
Yes.
of Liquor and Split hit the pack.
And Ponticello sitting in the penalty box. This is a power jam for Liquor and Split. Liquor and Split with the trademark crocodile roll. Alligator roll.
Either way, they both do it. Liquor, one more to get by. And through. 4 more on the board.
And Ponticello picking up 4.
Liquor hits the pack.
Ooh.
That was going nowhere, though.
Yeah.
That would have been an impressive apex jump, but there were too many people in the way.
6-4 that jam.
187 Killer Pads, the leading brand in protective gear. That's what everybody in Rose City wears because they're a Wheels of Justice sponsor.
All right, we have Zip and Supersonic. This is 2 very fast names. All right, Dios Azteca trying to open a hole for Supersonic.
Supersonic down on the outside. Axels drop in to hold things down. The inside line is covered.
Katie Quick out on a forearm call.
Up front, Zip out.
Yes, out and in the penalty box. So,
Helmet covers off right now as Supersonic tries to find a way through the pack.
so this will go the full 2 minutes. And Supersonic cruising into that pack.
Hey, that was an easy pass.
Yeah, well, it was made easy by that Denver offense. Dios Azteca, Gothberg and company.
Everybody back on the pack, back on the track.
Yeah, Denver did a great job there of getting bodies on bodies, opening that up. And now both jammers are just digging in deep into the sad place. deep into the sad place.
A wall of sadness. Zip taken to the back of the pack. And Supersonic taken to the back of the pack. Katie Quick on the outside. That's going nowhere.
All right.
Oh.
7 points up there for Bruising Altitude. 100-33 is your score right now. Under 2 minutes left in this first half.
Evangelical and Speedlejuice.
And Evangelical.
Speedlejuice right now swarmed. Big Bang Fury running the line on that with Ripley. Speedlejuice just not finding a way through the pack.
Well, a little bouncing around, almost got there.
Helmet covers off.
Oh, and nobody was looking for Evangelical.
Hop, skip, and a jump through the apex.
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition or Evangelical.
Oh, shit. You ate that one right up.
Oh, and Speedlejuice sneaks through.
A little booster bump for Evangelical into the turn. Didn't block her.
And Evangelical getting the call from the bench to run this jam.
Speedlejuice. Forearm called on Rose City.
Speedlejuice getting some offensive help there from Elwood, but oof.
Speedlejuice right now.
Oh, toxic. Oh. Oh, and picking up a penalty is Speedlejuice. Oh, Elwood shuts down the apex jump.
And that jam is off. Evangelical has had enough.
Yeah, let's, send it to intermission. It's not like she was going to get more points off of that.
You were correct. Well, that's intermission. Thanks, folks.
We will see you back in just a little bit. Our score at halftime, 115, Axles of Annihilation, 37 for Denver's Bruising Altitude.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the hangar. I'm Magic Pony, and this is Puns. He'll be here in a second. Well, we've had a half hour of action-packed roller derby so far. Score as it stands, if you weren't watching, 115-37, Axles of Annihilation. A strong strategy of getting lead jammer a bunch and calling off the jam before the other team has a chance to make any points, along with an extremely strong offense and defense, walls that won't break down, and, regular derby stuff has put Axles of Annihilation in a strong lead. We've seen a bunch of real beatdowns this weekend here at Hometown Throwdown, and they've been fun to watch, fun to call. And I feel like Puns is here. Puns, what would you say about what we've seen so far today?
Well, I think both teams are playing some really strong defense. So far, the breaks have been going Axel's way. I don't think it's for lack of effort on the part of the Bruising Altitude. They're playing a great game.
Yeah, honestly, if you weren't watching the score, you would have no clue. Or paying attention to, who was getting jammer. And
Yeah. I mean,
the play feels very equal.
Yes.
While we're at it, I'm going to remind everybody that Buffalo Gap Eatery and Saloon is John's Landing's favorite saloon and eatery.
All right, and we have we have just Polly.
Polly want to be lead jammer.
Yeah, Polly want to be a lead jammer is for real. Speedlejuice beginning this half in the penalty box. And Polly hits the center of that Denver defense. Force out and recycle.
Ripley grabbing hold of that wall and not letting it get back to Polly, at least where they wanted to do it.
Oh, there we go. And Polly with the fancy footwork right there on the outside. Oh, Speedlejuice. Great vision to find that seam in the Axles defense. And wow. Ripley and Toxic with a great seal on the outside. Springs Polly for 4. Whew.
Van Helical taking to the line for Axles of Annihilation.
I'm going to need this full water bottle for the rest of this. My voice is already going after.
3 days of this will put you down.
Yes. And Evan Helical just finds the smallest of seams, but is through. Supersonic still locked into that Axel's defense.
Van Helical through on the inside.
Credit on that 4-point pass really needs to go to Stan the Woman. Stan just blew apart that Bruising Altitude defense at just the right time.
Helmet cover is off, but just as a strategic move.
And Supersonic threw out on the initial. Evan Helical coming in on a third scoring pass. Picks up 4, calls that jam. 12-0 in favor of the Axles.
Deb Counts Tabor moving to Portland. Let Deb at welcometopdx.com guide you to finding your perfect home. Deb Counts Tabor.
All right, next up we see Coco Loco and Zip. A 4-3 pack advantage right now for the Axles.
Zip's had a pretty solid morning for a Sunday, taking another lead jammer. If I'd been tracking it, I would think she'd gotten lead jammer almost every time she's been on the track.
She's had, I think, a fairly good percentage.
Zip on the inside, breaks through a 2-person wall. Coco Loco breaks out.
Yeah, those some nice offensive jamming there. Denver transitioning very well from offense or from defense to offense. Broke Coco Loco out. And that is 8 points in the air for Zip.
Ninkasi is one of RCR, that's Rose City Rollers, new craft beer partners. Grab some at a store near you and enjoy the real, live Rose City hangar experience right in your living room.
Oh, wow. Big hits on Polly.
Right off the line.
Veronica Ake. Let's see, that is Chop Chop with the lead jammer, and Polly picking up a back block. And Chop Chop through for 4. Denver doing a good job here so far of getting bodies on bodies, trying to break apart that Axel's defense.
Axel's dropping a very strong line in the back.
Yeah, Axels are doing a good job here of
regrouping.
Yeah, when they get knocked off, like moving in space, closing off the gaps. And Polly is back on the track.
Whoops. Chop Chop just not getting through the pack through that power jam.
And that is 8 total there for the Bruising Altitude. 143 to 45 is your current score. 25 minutes and counting down.
Hey, we'd like to remind you the largest selection of new and used autos in the Pacific Northwest is just a click away at rontonkin.com.
And they're off. Ponticello, Evan Helical. That pack was separating, but separated in a way that was definitely advantageous for Evan Helical. Who
like
got
the Red Sea.
Oh, wow. Evan Helical with the apex jump, grabs 4, and we are in a foot race back to the pack. Fast pack now. Pack is slowing down here into that second apex. Oh, jammer on jammer action.
Ponticello not taking that well.
Ooh.
Oh, yes, really?
That was...
Bonk.
Wow.
Two-town cider, damn fine cider, made right here in the Pacific Northwest. Get some today.
Speaking of get some, Ponticello really got some on that second hit. That was...
She was getting it.
Clearly someone's been practicing with the blockers. Oh, and we got Speedojuice.
And Tegan and Scaria.
Oh, Tegan and Scaria bouncing off a hit from Glitterous. There we go, Speedojuice into the pack on a scoring run. Oh, great agility.
Speedojuice right through the pack, grabbed her points and cut it off.
Oh.
Picking up a little gameplay from the Axles of Annihilation.
Yeah, Yaya sneaks in and snags one off of that.
Uh-oh. On the line, Polly and Supersonic.
Supersonic. Oh, Polly with a couple no pass, no penalties. Does pick up lead jam, reestablished position, and passed legally.
Went back and cleaned him up.
Oh.
Polly on the out, dodges to the in. Almost untouched through the pack. Axel's doing a great job keeping everybody busy.
And Big Bang Fury opening up a little bit of a hole in that Bruising Attitude defense, but they close it up and are clamping down hard on Polly. Oh, Big Bang Fury coming in with more offense. Supersonic working the back against that three wall.
No stopping Polly on her way through.
And Polly picking up speed, coming around on another scoring pass. And Supersonic threw on the initial pass. Polly going for number 4.
A well-earned scoring pass for Supersonic.
And refs discussing. No points there for Polly on that last scoring pass.
What?
Well, they had a much better angle than we did.
They're just closer.
Yes, and on that side of the, yeah. All right, there we go. We got Zip and Coco Loco.
Coco Loco drives through the pack and picks up her first lead jammer of the day.
And Zip through as well. Coco Loco calls that off. Those are fun little quick 0-0 jams.
Quick.
As someone who really loves defense, I'm always a big fan of the 2-minute 0-0 no lead jammer jams. Those are just grinding slugfests.
Hey, we would love to thank somebody. I'm going to say Jam on Hawthorne. One of Portland's best brunch spots and a brand new RCR sponsor.
And speaking of brand new, we have a brand new lead jammer, Miss Enigma. First time out as a jammer is being pointed at as the lead jammer. Evangelical pulled the star, got through the pack. Star is going back on. Miss Enigma with the call off. Picked up 3.
That is how it is done. Tegan and Scaria back on the line for the wheels. No, for
the
Axles of Annihilation.
Up against Chop Chop.
I'm just going to say AoA.
Yes, there you go.
Just going to say AoA. AoA.
Oh,
Tegan out.
Great vision there. Oh, speaking of vision,
Chop chop on the inside line. Breaks out.
And Rosemary's Baby heading out on a track cut. 4-3 in the pack now.
3 for Tegan on that one. She was trying to eke out that last point, skating backwards.
But, you know, good call off there, prevent Denver from getting any. All right, next we will see Ponticello and Polly. Oh,
Polly dropped out early on the inside, on the outside.
Yeah, picks up the lead jammer. And Ponticello through. And there's the call off from Polly. Well done there by Ponticello. And by the Bruising Altitude defense. They, Polly got out for lead jammer, then immediately recycled. And we got Supersonic and Zip. Dios Azteca trying to break up that AoA defense. Does. Supersonic takes advantage.
Zip still not out of the pack. Denver drops a line. And Zip looking for some sunshine, finds it on the inside. Just patience is what got her through that line.
And here comes that Denver offense.
Supersonic held up, not going anywhere. Does Zip get any?
No. Did not land that apex jump.
That was close, though.
All right, that is 3 points for Denver.
Laurelhurst Theater and Pub bringing the best of classic and modern cinema to Portland. That's a nice spot. If you have a chance to come to Portland, want to go see a movie,
I enjoy Laurelhurst.
Laurelhurst Theater and Pub is the place to go. You can get a glass of beer. I don't mean like a paper cup. I mean like a glass of beer.
And Evan Heligold grabs a glass of Lee Jammer.
Damn!
Beetlejuice threw on the initial. Wow, big offense there from AoA. And there's the call off right in time for Glitters to get out of the box. So we will have an empty Bud Light penalty box to start Jam 14.
Tegan and Scaria back on the line with Coco Loco.
Coco Loco digging in against that defense.
And the defense digging a hole so deep you could put up posters. Coco Loco making very little progress so far.
Yeah, that is...
We're still in the box.
Yeah.
AoA just holding the line.
Hound, stand, rolls. Macias, yeah, that is not a fun defense to work against. Okay, that is a back block on Tegan and Scaria. Yaya just came in a little bit too hot.
Coco Loco looking for a chance to pass off that helmet cover or break out of the pack right now.
Neither one of these seems to be happening.
AoA's really pretty much decided that's not what's going to happen.
And we have a star pass now to Glitterous, who gets forced out and recycled by Stan the Woolman. And there's the force out by Rosemary's Baby, recycled by Stan. And Yaya back on the track. Bruising attitude, now forced to play some defense. Oh, Coco Loco throwing the shoulders there on Yaya. Wow.
AoA all over Glitterous in the back.
Oh, and another back block sends Yaya back to the box. And great defense there by the Axles. 9 points scored by the Axles, 0 for Denver.
I feel like Denver's jammers didn't make it past the first turn in that jam.
Yeah,
that was a rough run.
Yeah, that was some great defense.
Liquor and Split out on the track as pivot. You know, an excellent position for her as well.
Yes. Because you know she can jam. But she's really been an excellent blocker as well.
AoA's jammer in the box right now. That leaves Miss Enigma as the only jammer on the track, and right now lead jammer.
And this is Enigma's second jam, second time as lead jammer.
Denver looking for a chance to get back there and free up their jammer.
And
oh no, Tegan and Scary are back to the box.
On a third straight back block.
Miss Enigma through the pack. Just powering the line.
Yeah. And
Denver doing a great job breaking up AoA, dragging them all over the pack, the track. Everybody down on the outside, and that jam is off.
with Tegan and Scaria standing, so this will be Yaya's third straight jam. And 9 points for Denver. That is Denver's largest single jam score so far this bout. And we've got Chop Chop. And Stan with the drawback on Chop Chop. A little offensive help there from Thorns. Chop Chop stuck in the back. Yaya, 2 to beat. 1 to beat now. Veronica Ake, and Yaya is your lead jammer.
That was a hard-fought lead jammer.
Yes, it was. Oh, Chop Chop fakes the handoff. That opens up a gap and takes it.
Tegan and Scaria back in the pack, decides to call it off before Chop Chop has a chance to get around. WSL Leadership Coaching, helping you be more awesome in your work, sport, and life. WSL Leadership Coaching.
Don't we all need more awesomeness?
Yeah, sure. I've always got room for a little more awesome in my life.
All right, we have Ponticello and Polly. Ponticello getting a little bit of a gap on the outside, but Toxic shuts that down.
Polly been stomping it all day. Has had a really great set of jams. Right now, Denver putting the screws to it. Oh, yes.
Oh.
Out.
That was a huge force out there, courtesy of Gothberg.
Just in time, too.
Oh.
Polly right back up to the front. Replay of that last run.
Except this time, Polly stays in.
Whew.
I'm not sure how.
Yikes, that was a beating.
I feel like her body must be made of elastic. Not sure how, the bones work for that.
Right now being dragged to the very back of the pack.
We have a backward skate. Oh, there we go. Toxic opens up.
Polly wasn't into that whole idea.
Yeah.
Ponticello still trying to find a way through the pack.
Ponticello doesn't have to. Gobrecht is now your jammer of record for bruising altitude. And Polly with the call off. Picks up 8 on that.
186. 64 AoA.
And looks like we have an official review being called by the Axles of Annihilation.
I think it's just time for me to announce that Apex armbands are proud sponsors of your Wheels of Justice. Go out and get one for yourself today. I don't know if you can actually do that.
Oh boy. Sorry, I was drinking there because.
Doing a little Marco Rubio routine.
Yeah.
Triple Eight. Rock the same helmets as your favorite pros.
Rule City is requesting a review for a head block on the white jammer.
So there you go.
So they're saying the white jammer is trying to get ahead?
Yes. Before I was so rudely interrupted by Darth Bling, rock the same helmets as your favorite pros, the certified Sweat Saver Triple Eight helmets.
Sounds like a pretty sweat deal to me.
They make pads and all that gear too. You are on a roll, G.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
And Darth Bling consulting with coaches and captains. There's a lot of shouting, wild gesticulating. Here comes Darth Bling.
Upon review, there was no head block contact observed, shoulder contact only. Therefore, no head block call was made on Denver. Rose City does not retain the review for the half.
Right back at you, pal.
All right. Thank you, Darth Bling, for that clear and concise.
Well spoken.
All right, once again, we have Zip and Supersonic. We've seen this matchup a number of times. It's been a fairly even matchup, too. Oh,
wow. Zip.
That was all Rollsbury's baby on that.
Yes.
And Supersonic also quickly through. Woo!
That was a fast one.
Yeah, it was.
Another 4 on the board, and we're at 190.64 AoA.
Just about 8 minutes left in this bout.
Ripley. Toxic. On the line, Evangelical for AoA. And Speedlejuice. Both skaters having pretty good days so far.
Yes.
Evangelical.
And this is another matchup we've seen a number of times, and it's been a fun one. Wow, Evangelical takes a spill courtesy of Gobrecht. Gobrecht picks up the penalty.
Exactly.
Evangelical picked herself up off the track, comes in. Oh, wow.
Denver getting a piece of her in the backfield.
Yeah, that was a nice hit there by Gothberg.
Speedlejuice out of the pack. Evangelical calling it off. I'm going to leave the rest of these reads for the next guy.
All right. Be a VIP. Roll into WFTDA Champs in Montreal, Canada, November 15th through the 17th in style with the 3-day VIP ticket for $150. Make sure that you're part of the hashtag Champs3000 to get your tickets today at WFTDA.com/tickets. There's only 3,000 tickets there for that championship.
Champs 3000 is my hip hop rap name.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
And double jammer drawback.
Missy Nigma back on the track and fighting it out with just about everybody from AoA. Right now, one left to get by.
And that is Rosemary's Baby, so good luck on that.
And AoA drops the line. Bridging out.
Oh, Polly tiptoeing on the line.
The pack coming up to meet. And Polly with one more to get by.
Polly with a backward skate.
Woo, that was a fight for lead jammer.
Yeah. But that is the first time Missy Nigma has not gotten lead jam.
That wall of... never mind. It's terrifying.
Yes.
I can hardly talk about it. My teeth start to chatter.
That's the sort of defensive wall that would give me nightmares.
Just switching off.
Were
As
I a
soon as you
skater.
get Katie Quick running the line, you know you're in real trouble.
Yeah. Well, that is Beans and Stan digging in as well. Hey, there's Stan with the force out and recycle.
Helmet covers all in the hand.
Multiplayer on Polly. There's one you don't see on a jammer very often. And we got a star pass to Gobrecht.
Taking a beating just for carrying that thing around. That is a rough pack.
Yeah.
4 more at the end.
So Polly picked up 4 before heading to the Bud Light penalty box.
With just under 4.5 minutes left to play in this game.
So this will be a power start for Supersonic.
Super.
4-3 pack advantage right now for Bruising Altitude. Bruising trying to open up a hole in the inside. Toxic not letting that through. Oh, Supersonic plowing through Liquor and Split.
Forearm called on Liquor and Split. Ripley on the outside takes a bit of a tumble. Supersonic. Big Bang Fury running the line on Supersonic, and Polly's back on the track.
And Polly won to beat Dios Azteca.
Dang. That was a rough one at the end there.
That was a good one-on-one matchup there. And we have a star pass now. That is Elwood. And Polly with the call off after grabbing 4. Polly's had a very energetic past couple of jams, but most likely won't have to jam again. We are at 3:18 left, and we have a timeout being called.
What kind of timeout?
I'm not sure. It just says, never mind.
Maybe not.
It says timeout on the board, but it doesn't look like a timeout to me.
It looks like regulation play right now.
I'm not sure why it said timeout there.
And the board looks to be frozen as well.
That's never a good thing.
The clock's running. Everything's cool.
And that is Zip. Hound and Company meeting Chop Chop at the back.
Ugh. Katie Quick switching between running the line and bridging out. Everything comes back together. Denver drops in to try to free their jammer. As Zip runs the outside.
Oof. Zip picking up 4 on that second scoring pass, coming around for number 3.
Poor Chop Chop keeps seeing Sunshine running for it and finding AoA in the way.
Yeah. AoA doing a good job of closing that. Really anything down.
They just leave just enough of a hole to think you could get through, and then they slam the door on it.
That's just cruel.
It's good. It's good. It's fun to watch. AoA up front with Chop Chop. Bless you.
Ooh, sorry.
That was a funny noise.
I'm apparently allergic to airtight defense.
You're killing me today.
And I'm suspecting that we're about to have an official timeout because the clock is, I'm not even sure
Something
what's
weird
going
was
on
going
with that.
on there. Yeah, we're still at 3:18.
Yeah, we're throughout the, yeah.
That jam hit so hard it threw time to a standstill. It's an OTO, official timeout, sponsored by Trailhead Credit Union. Oh, yeah.
There we go. 1 minute, 9 seconds left in this bout.
Oh, that's fixed.
Yeah. And Tegan and Scary on the line, possibly for, well, I'm hoping not for the last time ever, but for the last time for at least a little while.
And we're right back at it. Speedojuice held up in the back. Tegan and Scary driving Denver forward with the help of Liquor and Split.
Liquor doing best to make sure that Yaya gets lead on the last jam, but no, Speedojuice takes that honor away. Cruel. Cruel Speedojuice. I mean, I'd do the same.
Big Bang Fury was ready, but Speedojuice slipped right by.
Yeah.
I was thinking Big Bang Fury was really going to do something and ended up taking the cover.
Yeah, Big Bang Fury, now jammer of record for Axles of Annihilation.
I feel bad for whoever gets in the way. Whew.
Oh, Big Bang Fury sneaks in, grabs 2.
This probably our last jam.
Yes.
9 seconds left on the clock. Oh.
Timeout, Axles of Annihilation. You're watching the Hometown Throwdown, bout number 5, part of the Women's Flat Track Derby Association. And the WFTDA is the international governing body of roller derby. Find out more about how to play, where to play, and about our over 470 member leagues at WFTDA.com/new.
470 leagues is a bunch.
Yes.
That's a lot of people playing roller derby.
It is, on 6 continents. And if you're curious about any of the things we're saying, things like back block or apex jump or track cut or whatever, also WFTDA.com/new has a downloadable roller derby cheat sheet, which is kind of awesome. And
Evangelical with Supersonic back on the track. Supersonic grabs lead jammer.
Taking advantage of that 4-2 pack advantage.
Supersonic is very good at busting through the pack.
Yeah. I've really been enjoying watching Supersonic skate this weekend.
One more to get by up front. Nope. Pack just won.
Oh, no, Glitterous.
Evangelical down, right back at it. Supersonic breaks through, takes 4 more. This jam's going to go on for a while. Oh, no, maybe not. Calling it on the outside.
Yeah.
Supersonic.
Picked up another 2.
Looks like that's the end of that.
Yes. And our unofficial score is 217 for the axle, 77 for Bruising Altitude. Wait for the officials to dot all the T's and cross all the I's.
Well, that was a fun game and a great way to start a Sunday morning as the crowd charges the track
slowly and groggily.
Whoops.
Well, that was a fun bout. I enjoyed
That was
that.
great.
I mean, both teams came in with a lot of energy, especially this early in the morning. And, you know, that was some great derby.
For a Sunday morning, 10 a.m. start, it's about as good as it gets.
And, you know, if it was a typical hometown throwdown weekend where it was like 95 degrees in Portland, we'd really be happy about that 10 o'clock start.
We're very lucky today. The weather's been very nice all weekend.
Oh,
No
so
rain
happy.
and no horrible heat. And there goes AoA. Well, Puns, why don't you wrap things up for us? Tell us how things went.
Well, I'd say it went very well for AoA.
Super.